Guys, what's going on? Wanted to make a video today describing what I look for when I'm scouting for abandoned construction sites to purchase. And personally, I think it's super easy to spot them out, but I guess people who aren't in the industry or are just getting into this, they could potentially have a bit of a difficulty locating it. Now, I'm going to break this down into two separate categories. You have looking on the public records, and then you have, they call it driving for dollars, where you actually drive around and you look for these opportunities. And personally, I'm in Southwest Florida, and the markets that I target for these builds are Lehigh Acres and Cape Coral. Now, when you're driving around, or as they call it, driving for dollars, the things that I look for is overgrown grass, no silt fence, which is the black construction fence around the house. When they're building it legally, you have to have one. And material scattered all over the place, debris all over the structure. Just, you'll be able to tell if it's been abandoned. The most obvious sign is the grass, and then if you look closer, you'll be able to also tell if work has been done on the property for a while. Now, let's move over to the public records. Now, this one's going to be a little different because a lot of people don't necessarily know how to search for these in the public records, and it's not as cut and dry as you might think. So there's multiple ways you can do it. One way is to pull the code violation list, and you're going to look for overgrown grass, and just every city and county categorizes it differently. It could be property as a nuisance to neighbors, overgrown grass. Some of them might even say abandoned construction site. But in Cape Coral and Lehigh, which is Lee County, usually it's overgrown grass is going to be the first red flag to look more into it. And then you're going to want to copy and paste that address into the property appraiser website, which is what I do personally. And then you're going to want to go to the permit section, and then you're going to want to see when that new construction permit was issued. And if you see that the new construction permit was issued a year or two ago and the house is still not done, there's your red flag right there that the progress and work on that site has been stopped. And another thing you can do is you can go to the building department portal, and then you could filter by expired permit and by location, and you're going to get all the expired permits. Now, I believe in Florida, if a permit is not renewed every 6 months, then that permit will expire, and then it gets filed in the records. And when that permit is expired, no work could be done on the property. And usually within the first, if there's 10 search results, 5 out of 10 of those will be abandoned construction sites. Some of those, the GCs just let them lapse and then they renew them right away. But that's another way you could find these builds. And if you do find any of these builds throughout Florida, feel free to send them my way. I do have a lot of investors that are looking to move some money around for 1031 exchanges and other tax purposes as well, and they're just looking to throw their money in some value add real estate. Send it my way. We could work out a arrangement to where we both get compensated. And if you guys have any questions on how to locate these builds, feel free to shoot me a DM.